Welcome, everybody. This is After Midnight Noodles, KO Slime. This is a Let's Play practice video. In today's episode, we are finishing up our final preparations for a giant adventure that we have planned, and we are going to load up a sailboat full of different resources, tools, weapons. I've already loaded up a few chests worth on the sailboat, and I'll show you that later. Now, I wanted to get this, I wanted to time this perfectly with this temporal storm because I want to have this temporal storm behind us before we make this sail adventure show. So I will show you on the map quickly what we're doing. So far we've made it to the Iron Age. We've gone to the Resonance Archives. We've been to the library. We beat the first boss. We got our elk. We got the map to the Lazarus. We sailed over to the Lazarus in the last episode. Um, and then from the Lazarus, we got information that there is a lost village, and the lost village is twice as far as the Lazarus. Now, I don't know what's beyond this. I'm hoping it's ocean. I mean, when I was standing out on the land here and I was looking out to the sea, as far as I could see, it was ocean. So the plan basically is to finish up the last things we have around the base, finish up loading up our boat, and then probably in the next episode we will do the sailing adventure. But for now, let's just finish up what we have to do. So the first thing I wanted to do before the storm hits was I wanted to pull some of these crops. Now they're not all finished yet, but the rice is just about finished. So we might have to wait till after the storm to get that. But we can definitely pull out the amaranth, and we should do that now before it gets wilted. Look, it's getting wilted now. So let's do this right now before we lose our harvest. It's quite a challenge doing this playthrough in a hot climate. Last playthrough we did a normal, starting up north, a regular climate, winter and everything. This down here is it's hot, and a lot of the crops that we're used to, they just don't survive the heat. And so I've played through. We're into our second year now, and yeah, I mean, mostly grain. Um, mostly grain. It was a struggle to get flax. We had to wait until like the winter months when it was cold enough to, plant a full garden um, to get enough flax to make our windmill. So far we have a double windmill there, and I'll show you that in a minute. So let's go put this grain away real quick. We're going to have to wait on the peanuts. They're not quite done yet, and we're probably going to lose half the harvest there. Soybeans, we're definitely going to lose half that harvest. And the rice, it's like a day, half a day away. In fact, yeah, we could probably pull this right now. Let's do it. We'll just keep an eye 10 10 10 10. We'll leave that one for now. Take this one. That's 9 out of 10, 10 10, 10 10, 9 out of 10. Pull this up, and that's 10 10, and that's 9 10. Okay, so just we'll give this another half a day, maybe just before the temporal storm. I don't know. Trying to get this video done before that storm hits. So let's keep going. Right, so let's put this stuff away quickly. So here we've been working on the cellar down here, just kind of expanding as we're going. And I think in the last episode, all I had was the first room, but now I've got two rooms. So this one here, we got soybeans, we've got flax. This one can be for amaranths, and the one next to it we can do rice. And we'll put the seeds back upstairs. In fact, I might bring half of that amaranth with me because it it'd be good to have with us at the other place. Okay. And rice. Put that away for now. All right. The next thing I wanted to do was I wanted to get the bees. So we've got an apiary over here. And another thing on the list is these trees. Oh, look. A day away from ripening. Okay, so yeah, with this we might have to actually we might have to just wait a couple days for these to finish so that we can harvest them before we go, because I don't know how long we're going to be gone and I don't want to miss that harvest. It's been like 2 years I've been waiting for that. So anyway, let's just do one thing at a time. This is the apiary, and it's a third or fourth recycle. So let's I like to take off my armor so that I don't damage it unnecessarily here. We'll just harvest these guys real quick. We're going to get stung, but that's okay. We have bandages. Let's just quickly pull all these. I usually do the perimeter ones. And if it gets overwhelming, you can just run over to this guy, and they will attack him instead. It's quite noisy also. Let's run back over here. Okay. All right. All right, so we got that one. Take this one. Okay. Run over here. I should go after that dummy. Okay, they're doing it. So let's go on this side. Take some of these. There. And this one. There we go. And this will be the last one, I think. We'll leave the rest. Yeah, so there's 4 left. So let's run back to the dummy. Get those last bees off of our tail. Oh, they're still kind of on us. Okay, it looks like they're going to the dummy. All right, so while they're doing that, let's just come in here. Close the door. We're going to put this away for now. Well, we should probably... Actually, yeah, let's put this honey in here for now. I'm going to squeeze that out shortly. And let's make up some new hives. Yeah, may as well. Just use fire clay. We have lots of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then those guys are still going to be like active, probably, are they? Yeah, they are. So while they're doing that, let's just do the rest of the tour real quick. So on this side, we've got our workshop. This is an extension of the original room. This is like the crafting room, the open concept kitchen. We've got a triple oven on this side. Lots of places for storage. Got the chest wall. And then on over here, this is the workshop. Here we have a double windmill. And this is conveniently set up so that we've got a helve hammer on one side. We've got a quern. And we have a pulverizer. And I was eventually going to hook up a second quern to maximize the efficiency of this windmill. However, I never got there yet. I haven't had a need for it. Speaking of quern, we should get some rice grain so that we can make some flour and take that with us and turn it into bread. One of the things I have to bring with us is not in this chest. It's already loaded on the boat, but we've made 3 more clay ovens. And the idea behind this adventure is that I've gotten all the materials we're going to need to build an inn. So we're going to travel all the way to the village, and we're going to build ourselves our very own house there. and I think it's going to be pretty cool. We're probably going to make a bakery into the bottom, and the top's going to be like a bar slash inn. And I've built this a couple times, so I wanted to do this as a video to show that this can be done and is done in survival. So anyway, we've got the rice flour cooking, and I already have a stack ready, so we can make one stack into bread and take a stack of just regular flour and bring that with us. So yeah, back here, we've got the forage, we've got the transmission and clutch for each one of these machines, um, and that's very nice. So we'll let that do its thing. So we'll check out this back room here is my little bakery. So again, I've got a triple oven there for baking bread. We've got a water resource here. I've been dyeing some clothes. Actually, let's put back our uniform. Yeah. So I originally had the blue tailored Gamboys um, uniform, but I now switched to the black because it's much cooler. So back here is the museum. Very nice. And one thing I did with the museum was that I hooked it up to the basement. And so the basement is a bit of a labyrinth and it's a work in progress. But down here, we have our translocator conveniently located right here. Now there's another one up in this way through the cave, but it's unfinished, and I probably will get to that at some point. But anyway, we have this one for now, so that's good enough for us. That's good enough for us. Okay, so this stairwell goes back up to the museum, you see, like that. But then I made this other stairwell, which connects to this one, and this goes up to our cellar. So this is nice, and I might add on to this later. So this is the cellar, and this is the original cellar. And in here we're working on making some mead. We've already got 10 liters, and I'm working on another barrel here. But we've got, lots of grains in here and peanuts. I think these were mushrooms. They're going bad. That's fine. We can use that for compost. So yeah, lots of good stuff in here. Look, there's the flour. We're gonna have to take that with us. We have to remember to load that up. Okay. Looks like we're gonna need some food. I don't think I have anything cooked. Or do I? No, I don't. Okay, let's make some food real quick. Oh, look, I got pie. Take that just for the video. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the temporal storm, and then we're gonna have to wait for the fruit trees to finish, and then we'll be able to make our sailing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's eat some pie, and we have a couple more chores we want to do around this, and then we'll take the last load to the sailboat, and then we'll close out before the storm, hopefully. But that storm could be coming any minute now, so we may not have time. Oh yeah, we should put those these back. Let's do that real quick, so we can get these cooking again. So I just, slap these around the outside, and over time they'll just kind of repopulate, and we'll have more honey later. Let's get a couple on this side. There's 1, 2. I think that's it. So that's it for now. So that's good. So we still have some here that are fully populated, so hopefully they will repopulate those other ones. 20 things of rot there. That's good. So yeah, these trees, look, they're almost done. Oh yeah, they're ripe in like the next day. This one here is a brand new tree, but all these ones are going to be ripe. This one's ripe here now. Yep. Mangoes. Wonder how many we're going to get from these trees. These trees are pretty young still, so I got more growing to do. That top branch. There it is. And the back side. And this side. Now, the good thing about where this village is located is that I'm pretty sure we can get there mostly by land. And so I think I might just leave my elk here for now until we, like, the first mission is going to be like reconnaissance. We're going to go, we're going to find a place to build our house there. And then, we'll probably be able to come back and gather resources to build another windmill and, take some metals with us and stuff. But for now, we're just going to like get there and see. So. All right, the other last thing on the list was I wanted to clean out this. I built this since the last episode. It's a refractory brick oven, and we're working towards steel, so we've got these here bricks. And we're just gonna put all this in a chest until we come back from our adventure, and then maybe we'll make some steel. I went ahead and look, there's the storm coming. All right, so that's that. And let's just check on these guys real quick. So this place is like a mess right now. Oh, good, they've all grown. So yeah, we might want to harvest these guys before we go. I don't know, or maybe we'll just leave them. But yeah, they're kind of at a breaking point. I don't know if I should feed them again before I start culling them. These goats are still timid. These goats are still timid, and these chickens are, they're just doing their thing. Whatever. But yeah, lots of pigs. The thing is I was really looking for halite, and I only found like not even a full stack yet. So before I cull them, I wanted to try and find more so that we can cure the meat, right? All right, so we've got this emptied. Very nice. Okay, there's the storm. Let's get inside real quick. Okay. We got pie. That's fine. So what I do for temporal storms is I come in here and let's just block this off for now. And I just kind of cower inside of this. And I put my lantern right there. Okay, so we're kind of stuck. So I think I'm not going to make you guys sit through this storm. I really do not like these storms. So I think what we're going to do is through the power of video editing, we'll be back shortly. Maybe grab a drink, grab a snack, and we'll finish the last bit of the episode, which is going to be here. I'll just do a little bit of a backstory. We're pretty safe in here, I think. So, right. So this is our main base, and what happened was when we went to the Lazarus, we got lucky, and that that teleporter that's in our basement, um, that comes out here, and now this one is super deep. So that's why I question getting the elk through. I'm sure it's possible. Maybe we can try it together. But anyway, this is where the translocator came out. And what we did was we built a highway to the coast. And from the coast, what we did was we sailed. Here, let me just. Yeah, let's just turn that down a bit because it's really loud. Okay. So where was I? Right. So we were here. So when we were going to the Resonance Archives, we built this highway to the coast. We rowed our boat down to this island. And then from the island, we've got an outpost, and we built another highway, which is a series of ladders and roads that goes to the Resonance Archives. We cleared out the archives. We got what we needed from there. We came back. We got our elk. We got our flying machine. And then we got a clue about the Lazarus. So we went to the Lazarus, which we sailed. We had to sail. That's why I built a sailboat, because it's way too far to row the boat. It would take forever. So the sailboat got us to the Lazarus, and this is about a day's journey with the sailboat. Um, so we got here, and we have a little hut, and we did what we needed to do here. We got clues about this village, and so we're going to go do that. And I'm hoping this is about the halfway point, because it's really going to make look high hematite. So we've got some iron on this island, which is really nice to know. So yeah, we're gonna in the next episode, we're gonna make the sail to here, maybe sleep the night, and then continue on, and hopefully we can find a nice place to settle down close to the village and build a tavern. I think that would be pretty sweet. Anyway, I won't make you sit through this. We'll be back after a short break. Take care. There still might be monsters around, so we have to be careful. Let's take a quick snooze, and let's just go out here, see if there's any. Oh my god. No, guys. Okay, cool. This rice is finished almost. May as well just pull this now. There we go. Is that everything? I think I missed a grain over here last time, and it's gone now. So that's fine. Just have to be careful when you pull your crops that you get all your grains, all of what you're trying to get. So I planted these soybeans knowing that they would only give me half, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We gotta have something. And these peanuts, they should do well. Oh no, look, they're starting to wilt. Oh, that's what I mean. It's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. Um, Tannery's going well. Leather down here is pretty simple to get. There's lots of hyenas, and that's the reason. So yeah, so far we've got this refractory brick oven made, and we kind of rushed to get this done because honestly, using that earth kiln there, it's a bit of a pain. Trying to get sticks all the time and grass. This way, it's really just easy. You can do a lot at once, and you can play with the colors too by opening up these doors in different ways. So that's cool. Um, right. So let's just have a nap. We should make something to eat. Actually, that's what I was going to do. This pie is only going to last so long. Let's put those mangoes away for now as well. So they're good for 63 days. It's not very long. I'm hoping we can just make it into liquor of some kind. All right, let's see here. Okay, let's put those bricks away. Oh yeah, we're gonna make something to eat. I keep getting distracted. All right, let's just quickly do soybeans and some onions. Basically, one log per serving seems to do the trick. All right, so yeah, let's put those away. So far I'm just slapping everything in here for now. 2, 3. See, we've got the coffin. We've got some grates. Got some extra bricks. Let's just turn these ones into bricks. We got mortar here. Yeah. So tier 2 bricks. That's just for inventory space. There we go. So I know we're going to need more bricks than that, but I'm not sure exactly what. So we're just going to wait. We're going to do one thing at a time. We're going to go find the village and see what we see, then come back and dive into steel. So, yeah, there's no point in sleeping now. We just wait for the sun to come up. It's just too much to do constantly. Rice grain. Put that away. Here. There we go. Now let's see what else we've got. So, mango. And then here. Spelt. Sunflower. Rice. A whole thing of amaranth. Flax grain. Bunch of peanuts. Take that upstairs. Rot. I have not done anything with these cassava, man. I'm sure I will someday. We should probably do it sooner than later. 49. We got to soak them all, which is crazy. But you know what? I don't even care if it turns into rot. That's fine. Look, we got soybeans there. Onions and flour. I'm going to take this with me, but I'm just keeping it down here for now. And that's good. Okay. Let's put these odds and ends away. Odds and ends. Seeds and rot. Might as well take that right outside. That one's full. I got one by the tree over here. 38. Gotta wait for 64, then seal it. Alright, these trees are starting to ripen. Let's pick them. Nice. Some mangoes. And then we can just put these in the cellar, and when we come back from this adventure, we can make some mango booze of some kind, I guess. And it's probably good to have some in porridge and whatnot. That's what I like about the cooking in this game. The recipes are so, like, you can do so much different stuff. It's great. So this is still a day, 2 days. This one here is done. I also have a bunch of pomegranate trees that we could either take with us or, continue the grove back this way, maybe. I think I might just keep it here. It's a nice flat open space. It's really easy to expand in the future. But for now, we just have these mango trees. This is one pomegranate, so. All right, I think, there's another branch up there. It's hard to get at it with a ladder, like you would in an actual orchard. There we go. All right. Take my ladder back. Now, what? Oh, there's more up here, I think. Try not to miss any. Don't want to waste them. I had to wait so long to get these. That. And is that it? I think so. If I missed anything, just let me know. Just let me know. I think that's about it. So, those ones are done. These ones here, got about a day or two left. And this one here has got about a day and a half. And this one's got 2 days. This one's not until next year. So, yeah, I mean, we got 2 or 3 stacks. It's not too bad. Not too bad. These guys, hopefully they'll regrow. And the pigs, we're just gonna leave them for now. I got meals made up already. We'll just take those crocs with us because we'll need them on the other side. And hopefully we find food over there. So we'll just put these in here for now. So these are good for 63 days, basically. So like half a year. I don't think we'll be gone that long. Luckily, I think we can pretty much streamline the route. So yeah, like I said before the storm hit, kind of made me just slow down my roll here. There's no sense in rushing. I want to do this right. So yeah, we've got to finish up loading up this boat, and then we're gonna sail it to the village. And I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So yeah, we've got some crocs here. Oh, that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to squeeze out the honey. Right. Okay. Let's do that. Time check. 7:50. Okay. Where'd I put the honey? It's in here, I think. Yeah. So I want 10 liters in this here barrel. We're almost there. And then the rest I'm going to use for bandages, I think, if we have any left over. But it takes a long time to get like a large volume of honey. Like really long time. That's at 8.2. I think we'll have enough. We might have enough. I think one stack is like a liter. That's 9.2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so like one more piece. I don't want to put in too much. You only need 10 to get you going. There. So seal for 14 days, and then we'll have 20 liters. And the rest, I think, we'll just use this for bandages. So let's find it. We're going to have to make another bucket, I think. Yeah. Another bucket. So for that, we're going to need some of this and some of this. And we'll go E, and we'll do down bottom and one at the top. I may as well make 2 buckets. Can never have enough buckets. There. Okay, so honeycomb. Right, so I guess we'll just squeeze this in the basement just in case we don't use it right away. Or honey never goes bad, does it? I don't think it does. Whatever. Let's put it here for now. All right, let's squeeze this out in the bucket. I thought that was honey for a sec. Okay. We got a couple liters left over. Right. Now, what do we need for bandages? These honey sulfur ones. So I got honey. I got sulfur. I don't have enough horsetail. And I don't want to waste cattails. I'd rather waste linen. Oh, we don't need a bunch, but definitely a stack or 2 to bring with us. I think that's a smart idea. Yeah, let's just take this upstairs, I guess. I don't know why I squeezed it out in the basement. Doesn't go bad. It's honey. The ancient Egyptians, they found honey in King Tut's tomb and it was still good. So, all right, let's look at this. That's good honey. And There, lots of wax for sealing crocs. That's awesome. Let's see. Put the boards away. These odds and ends. Keep the bucket in my inventory. We're gonna need that. Yeah. And now, do I have? Let's take this. And we have sulfur. I think already ground up. There. And how's this doing? That's done. So we're gonna do this next. So this is next. I really need a chest on this side. For now, I'm just going to put it in here. I'll come back to that. That's our next project. We got to make some bread. So, and then we need bowls for the honey. I wonder if I can just put this in my inventory. And then can I do this? No. Okay. Well, that's fine. We're gonna need some bowls. I got bowls here. Look. 1, 2, 3. We just go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's all we need. We can just go like this. And shift click. 8. Is that not enough? All right, we can just that in there, I guess. Residual. Not even enough for a couple bandages. And then we'll do this again. That should be enough bandages. Boom. And that's 0.16, so not enough to do anything with. And but is this enough to do something with? I think it is. Yeah, it is. We got at least one more round, I think. Don't have any linen. Okay, linen. Maybe we should plant some flax before we leave. That might be smart. Oh, we're gonna want to take a temporal gear. I got 2 on my elk. I wonder if we can even take the elk. I mean, we may as well try. I just don't want to like lose everything and die, you know. So another round of linen, and we'll go like this, and we'll go like this, and this, and this, and shift click, and that's all we're gonna get. So 2.5 stacks, not bad, not bad. This back for now. Dump this in the bucket. Can't even do anything. Can we just eat this? There. All right, nice. Okay. We probably only need 1 stack of bandages, to be honest. Those, take that, put that. Okay, next thing we want to do is put that away. And then I think we want to bake some bread. So I just, it's not really all that easy to do, but this is how we do it. Boom, and then just wish you could shift click into the crafting grid. Two more buckets. Well, we may as well do all of it. So 3 more buckets. All right, 1 more. See, bread stacks, so it's easy to bring a lot of that with us, just in case we don't find any food right away. Okay, let's put that bucket there. Put this bucket in my inventory so we don't forget it. We got the bread. We're gonna have to eat. See what I mean? There's so much to do in this game. Keep getting sidetracked. Okay, might as well just eat that. There we go. 3 bowls. I don't think I need those. I mean, I got 4 there. That's enough to bring with us. So we're gonna want to make a couple like oil lamps probably. All right, so wood. You know, definitely way too much wood, but I got 6 ovens, so let's go up here. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we get this one going. And then we go light the other ones. And then we can just throw them all in at the same time and get a bunch done all at once. Oops, put the wood in. So 6 logs each. And then so we can do like what? 12 on each side or something. So that's 24 at once. Very convenient. Very convenient. Okay. So that's good on the wood. We can put some back here. And the rest outside. Let's put it over here for now. That's fine. Nice. So yeah, I got two temporal gears on the elk. And like I could bring this guy. I mean, it would be worth it. He definitely counts as storage. So I mean, we don't want to rush it. We want to do this properly. So we might try and get that elk down there. It's going to be a challenge getting him through the teleporters though. All right. So these ovens are ready. So what we do is we just shift click 1, 2, 3, 4, fit in at once on that side, and we run to the other side real quick. And there. Now we go back and watch this oven. Doesn't matter what side you start on, but I usually watch this oven, and when these ones are done, the other ones are going to be done shortly after. So yeah, that's where we're at. But we cannot move because if we move, we're going to burn the bread. It happens every time. But it's kind of cool. You can like watch them cook. In fact, that's why I put a stool here, so you could just kind of sit. This wasn't in the way. But there. So when that's done, we got to pull them out and then go over and pull the other ones out. All right, so it's done. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's done. I shift click that in, and we run over and pick the other stuff out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we put these in. And then just walk over. There's no sense in rushing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we go back and watch the other breads. There. Yeah, we need a stool for this side. Okay, so we wait for these ones to finish. And when these ones are done, then we have, yeah, like one more round. So it's part baked. And we'll have two stacks of bread. Easy. I mean, it's definitely time consuming to make these ovens because you literally you actually have to make them one pixel at a time. But once you get them made, highly recommend at least having 3 in a row to get stuff done efficiently. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Done. I usually pick out all of them so I don't burn them. But Are those partially baked? Yeah, it is. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, kind of messed that one up. They have to get all the way back to temperature. All right. Well, all the way back to temperature. And all right, 1, 2, 3. Nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we'll use one oven on this side. And we'll go back over here and watch these ones until they're finished. And that's our bread chore. Nice. And then basically just have to load up the boat. So it's going to be nice. All right. So we got all the bread. We've got 2 stacks of rice bread. So that's nice to have. Now let's go over everything that we have to take with us. And that will bring us to probably the end of the episode. So, yeah, we're going to put this steel project on hold and we're going to do this adventure first. So, because I'm really curious to see what's there. So let's go over what we've got. Now, time check 1549. Okay. So in this chest here, we've got 10 wooden chests, and we've got a hammer, iron hammer. We've got a basalt quern, an iron saw, iron shears, an extra pick, a brand new iron axe, an iron scythe, iron chisel, iron hoe. We have a crucible. We have 2 ingot molds to get us started. We've got a wooden bed for a decent night's sleep. We have our tin bronze anvil. We have fire clay, 2 pots, and we have ceramic bowls. And then we also have, I think 3 or 4 chests already loaded up on the sailboat, and I'll go over those when we get there. I don't know if there's anything else we really want to take. Let's just think about this. I don't know about this guy, and these are just about done. I really don't want to have to wait for these. That's another few days. But if we go, we're going to miss it. I don't know. What do you think we should do? Like, they're definitely going to be ready within a day. Couple days. Peanuts, not so much. I don't know. And I don't know if I should bring this guy either, but I mean, I'm pretty sure we can get him down through the teleporter. At least you should be able to. I don't know. And we can gear him up with more stuff like a shield. Oh yeah, the shield. We should bring our shield. Speaking of which, we gotta get that on the boat. Okay, let's do a load to the boat anyway. I should probably bring an extra crock to store that stuff in, like Okay. This is the iron set. We're going to have to take this all apart here. Get that shield. Wonder if we should... Yeah, okay. We'll bring the brand new Falx blade. And that there. That there. Go boom, boom, boom. Shift click that stuff back on there. And... Okay, we're going to have to make a run to the boat, I think. Maybe we should put that bread downstairs until we make our final run. It's going to be a couple runs left, so let's just put this in here for now with that grain so we don't forget it. We're going to have to come back for it and probably the elk. And we're going to have to grab some meals as well. But these meals should be fine to get us started with the bread and the grain. We got the bucket. All right, let's see if we can load up the boat with a round. What time is it? 17:30. Okay. I guess we can do it first thing in the morning. All right, so we're not in that much of a rush. This stuff, man, a couple more days and it would be ready, and then we could switch it over for flax. Honestly, I think that's probably a smart play because, well, that one uses K, and we're not going to be able to use that again. But this one we can use for flax, and this is P, so we could probably use this for flax. What's this? K. Okay, we can get a good round of flax. I'm just gonna take this out. Fuck it. We got enough rice. All right, let's just plant some flax where we can, and that'll be good enough, I think, for us. We're gonna lose half of it anyway. It's not like it matters. And we have enough seeds. We'll get some back for winter. So let's just plant this right now. Get this over with. This is all fine to plant here. 1, 2, do. And here we got the high fertility soil. Found this stuff. And here we've got the Terra Preta soil, and I also found this stuff in a ruin, which is amazing. Last playthrough we had to make it, and man, it was expensive to make that stuff. All right, and what's this? Can we plant here? Sure, why not? Yep. All right, that's it. Nice. That's a good round of flax. That's two stacks of seeds. So that's good. All right. Let's have a snooze and get up early and load up the boat and maybe come back and try and get that elk through. All right, let's do it. So, put seeds away. Grass. I wonder if we should maybe bring a stack of grass with us. I mean, we can just find grass there. That's fine. That'll be simple to get. All right. Okay, let's sleep. Sleep time. Okay. Now it's going to be early in the morning because it was like supper time when we went to bed. Well, that's fine. Let's just load the boat. It's going to take at least 2 trips. We'll come back for the tools and put them in a separate. Or no, we'll just bring it. Bring everything we can. How do I have? Okay. Crazy. We can bring it all. Awesome. Except for the chest. We can maybe come back for the chest. I mean, having an extra chest with us wouldn't be too bad. All right, let's do it. Let's make a run for it. Luckily, this is pretty streamlined. So, like, getting the elk down here is not going to be a problem, but getting them up this, I don't even know if it's possible. It's really far. I am excited for this journey, though. I've been planning this for a long time. I think it will be refreshing to find a brand new place. Like, there's going to be a whole village there. We could just like we can build our own house and just kind of like mingle with the crowd, and I think it'll be really cool. Really, really cool. And like, we don't have to bring everything, but it's really good to. I think what we got is what we're going to need, and it's going to be really fun. And you'll see why. So this is this is like the highway. This made this out of rammed earth, but definitely makes getting to the coast like really easy. And this one here, this is where we went. We went off in our rowboat. We went to the library, beat the first boss, and this over here, where I built our cottage on the shoreline, which is a cute little, that's a nice little starter house. That is. Um, yeah, and this is the boat. So let's put these in first. So we can put some more of these, I think. There we go. And I think we can attach our shield. There we go. And we have room for the elk. And so we'll put one of these will just be tools. Tools, hammer. What's this one? Okay, that's like miscellaneous. This one here. So we've got all the resources in these first 2 chests for building a house. So I'm hoping we can do it with all this, but if I have to fill in blocks with rammed earth just to like be placeholders, I don't know if we're gonna have enough roof pieces. Might need another couple stacks, but this should get us started anyway. Yeah, and looking at this, we're probably gonna need at least another stack or 2, possibly. Anyway, this should be enough to get us started. So we've got a number of bricks here. Basalt, cobblestone. These are red clay bricks cooked in the beehive kiln. Some ovens, fanned cobblestone, and then so various different materials. Lots of beams, windows, some storage vessels. Yeah, very nice. All right, so we got tools in here. Let's put the chests in. Quern, crucible, 2 pots. We've got our anvil, we've got our bed, we've got a bucket for water, we've got that. Just keep this in the inventory. We can eat this. Put that in the inventory. And let's just go over it again. So this one is empty. So we can still put stuff in there if we want to. We've got, this one is full of tools. We have an extra pick, extra axe, a brand new hammer, gardening, chiseling, storage, grinding grain if we find it, or whatever. If we get metals, we can maybe make some metal tools. We can transfer water. We got a nice place to sleep. We can cook meals. That's pretty much it. This is just some extra material in case we don't have enough to do what we want to do with what we've got in these first 2 chests. As well in here, wait, yeah, so extra roof pieces, not the same color, but if we have to fill them in, we will. And then we have fire clay, regular clay, 2 stacks of coal to get us started, acacia logs to get us started, and sticks to get us started. Grass we can get there, and some seeds. I think that's it. I really think that's all we need, other than the elk. And, we could fill this up, but, it's a long sail ride, and, we might find things along the way that we want, we're going to want storage for. So I think it might be worth it to go grab 2 more chests from home, because we've got them there. But yeah, everything is ready. Everything is ready for the adventure. I do think that's going to be next episode, though. I think this episode is probably long enough, and it's getting to the end of the day, and I have got to go back to work tomorrow. So I think I'm going to work my 3 days, and then on the next set of days off, when I'm not working as a paramedic, I will do an adventure across the ocean and build a tavern. I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be really fun. Okay. Well, I really, really appreciate you guys sticking around. If you've made it this far to the end of the video, you guys are amazing. I hope that I have entertained you. I hope that I have inspired you to, pick up a game like Vintage Story on your days off and kind of just, explore, build, create, learn, relax. Until next time, this is KO Slime, After Midnight Noodles, signing off.